The Dallas Cowboys is in talks. Some veteran LBs. We got something to talk about. Come with me. Welcome in, everyone. If you don't know me, I go by the name of Smack Talk, and there's two things that you must do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So, the Dallas Cowboys been in talks with the veteran LB position, and we all know that the free agency is pretty much wrapped up. All the stars and, But these guys, these two that I'm about to mention, are an option. They're not necessarily an option where I'm going to say like, hey, this guy is going to be, But the more and more I may do my research, I may fall in line behind these two. Now, one goes by the name Azeez Al-Shaair. Now, I'm not sure if I said that right. We're going to just put that out there, and I'm not the one to be supposed to be pronouncing names right. We all know that by previous videos. But I am going to tell you this. Al-Shaair and Jordyn Brooks would be a great fit for the Dallas Cowboys defense. And the reason why I say that is because if we look at Al-Shaair and the difference makers that he brings to the Texans defense and how they have grown over the past years, we can sit back and think like, hey, Christian Parker could use this guy. Now, Jordyn Brooks on the other hand. Now, Jordyn Brooks is a great guy as well to look at, but I definitely think somehow, some way, one of these needs to be done. I'm just going to just put that out there. I can't even go in depth on that because I've been preaching, I've been harping about a veteran linebacker in our linebacker core. Now, don't get me wrong. DeMarvion Overshown is a great guy. He has great talent. He's athletic. He's a 1-2 player. And I love that about him. Louis Fowl, he's a great player. He's a 1-2 player. He likes to hit. And I love that. But we need veteran LB help. And finally, we are in the talks for some type of veteran LB, and I'm not sure how fast the needle will actually move on this, but I'm going to say this, that if we sit here as Cowboy Nation and we don't go or we think about that we don't need one of these guys, oh, yeah, we do. We do. Jerry, you need to go ahead and grab one of them, Al-Shaair or Brooks. One of them needs to be with a star on their helmet because we need that solidification in that LB room. We can't go in the draft, guys. We can't go in the draft with just these linebackers. We can't. We have to get some type of veteran that's seasoned in the league in that core. And then you go in the draft and you maybe draft someone. And that'll be okay. But as we sit here and think about this, the Dallas Cowboys are in dire need of an LB, point blank, period. And yes, there's multiple holes to fill. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying that the safety room is going to do even better or the cornerback room is going to do even better. But the LB position, you can't tell me. And you cannot sit here and evaluate it the last 3 or 4 seasons and look at the defensive core and look at their front seven and look how lack of a production they have had over the last 3-4 seasons. Point blank, period. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't care what you say, what your favorite content creators say. This is the truth. The last 4 seasons, there has not been a guy in that 3 right there. Whatever defense we decide to play, I'm saying 3 because that's what I know. Whatever defense we decide to play, them 3 right there has never been the way they need to be. Now, DeMarvion Overshown, he's been that guy. We've seen him. But then he got injured. He tore ACL, MCL, PCL. So we can't expect too much from him right after that. We can't do that. Now, you got to build that. Once he built that back up, I expect him to start soaring again. Then he going to get a paycheck. So I definitely think moving forward, we need one of these veteran LBs, man. This needs to be our focus. This is what I've been harping on. This is what I've been saying. Like, we have to make a move for a veteran LB because if we don't, and we continue to think that this young talent is going to get it done, it's going to be hard. Some of these guys need to be depth. It's going to be quite honest. Shamar James, he's a great guy. He knows what he's doing, but I'm gonna tell you now, he needs to be depth. That's just my opinion. Those three that because the defense he talking about, Christian Parker talking about running man, oh man, them linebackers gonna have to cover. They're gonna have to be able to cover some ground. And we all know not all LBs are good at covering ground or covering a receiver in the slot off a zone or whatever the case may be. Because LBs are not supposed to be doing that. They're supposed to be running downhill, and don't get me wrong, everybody has their own 1-2 punch or where you're good at this and you can have this on the side. But LBs, in my opinion, you're good for running downhill, running after a tackler, and filling gaps and filling holes because you know that runner is going to go through that hole. That's in my opinion. So now Shaair or Brooks would be a great addition to this defense. Point blank, period. And I'm not saying it wouldn't, but I did want somebody a little bit better than Shaair and Brooks because I know there's people out there. But then again, I don't want nobody too old. So we got to pick a poison there. So I definitely think one of these guys would work on this new defensive scheme that Christian Parker's definitely going to implement. And if he can figure out a way to get the tools that he needs, and he's slowly doing that, if he figure out the way to actually go and get these two guys, not even two, but just one of them would work, and they both got their pros and their cons. And we're gonna do videos over them separately because I definitely think either one would work. And I definitely think Brooks, in my opinion, would be that guy. And I feel like he's more of a cover linebacker. That's in my opinion. But I have to do more research and I have to dig deep on him before I really classify him as a cover linebacker. So I definitely think you guys should let me know down in the comments. What do you think of these two? Which one is which one? Let me know. Educate me sometimes because, hey, ain't nothing wrong with you saying, hey, Brooks he's a run stopper. He's not a cover. Now let me know who's the cover because I swear one of these is the cover LBs in this. I don't know if it's Shaair or I don't know if it's Brooks. So I definitely think, guys, adding one of these guys to our locker room would be essential for Christian Parker's new scheme that he got cooking up. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And until next time.